Money is unlimited. Expand your prosperity mindset. Have you ever wondered, is there enough money for everyone in the world? Or are you still holding on to the belief that money is a limited resource, like a pie, where if someone gets a bigger slice, yours becomes smaller? If your answer is yes, then it's time to change your money mindset. Natalie Dawson emphasizes, the first and most important rule to building wealth is understanding that money is unlimited. Here's the truth. Money has no limits. Unlike a fixed pie, money is like energy. It can be created, circulated, and recreated continuously. There is enough wealth for everyone who is willing to learn, work hard, and create value. Truly wealthy people don't feel guilty about pursuing prosperity. They understand that generating more money doesn't take from others. It's usually the result of contributing more to society. Think about it. When a business grows and creates new products or services, they don't just earn profits. They create jobs, boost the economy, and meet the needs of others. Money flows toward those who create value. So if you want to become wealthier, ask yourself, who can I help? What problems can I solve? How can I benefit more people? And when you shift your mindset from making money to creating value, the door to prosperity opens on its own. Your ability to earn is not limited by the world, but by your own mindset and actions. Eliminate the fear of spending. Turn expenses into investments. If rule number one is about changing your mindset around the unlimited nature of money, then rule number two that Natalie Dawson wants us to master is this. Eliminate the fear of spending money. It may sound counterintuitive, right? We're often taught to save and be frugal, but the fear of spending can actually become the biggest barrier that prevents you from achieving true wealth. This fear often stems from a limiting belief that money is finite or from negative financial experiences in the past. Maybe you saw your parents stressing about bills, or you've made financial mistakes yourself that left you afraid to let go of money. But remember, money is like a flowing stream. It needs to circulate to create value. So, how can you overcome this fear? First step, acknowledge your emotional reaction when you spend money. Ask yourself, how do I feel when I spend on something big, like a course, a new laptop, or an investment? Do I feel anxious, guilty, or afraid of being judged? Next step, create a list of items you want to spend money on. Next to each one, write down the purchase investment goal, e.g. online marketing course, new computer, your current emotional reaction, fear of wasting money, fear of disagreement, guilt, and most importantly, a new positive belief to replace the fear. For example, I'm wasting money. I'm investing in a tool that will help me earn more. Or, my partner might be upset. They'll be proud of the results I'll create from this investment in myself. When you shift your mindset from expense to investment, every dollar you spend starts to feel more intentional and empowering. You no longer fear money. You become confident and proactive in your financial decisions. Here's the key. Invest in yourself, your tools, and your future. You're planting the seeds of lasting wealth and success. Are you ready to move on to rule number three? Learn about money? Learning about money, mastering the language of wealth. After shifting your mindset to embrace the idea that money is unlimited and letting go of your fear of spending, the third rule introduced by Natalie Dawson becomes a solid foundation for anyone looking to build lasting wealth. Keep learning about money. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to finances, where understanding can make the difference between building wealth and being trapped in a cycle of debt. Many people feel intimidated by topics like personal finance or investing because they think it's too complicated, boring, or reserved for professionals. But this is a major misconception. Learning about money doesn't have to begin with reading thick economic textbooks or analyzing complex stock charts. You can start from the very basics, slowly and steadily. Natalie suggests beginning with simple, beginner-friendly books like Money for Dummies or Taxes for Dummies. These books are written in a clear, accessible way, avoiding too much technical jargon and explaining financial concepts in a way anyone can grasp. The goal isn't to become an expert overnight, but rather to build a strong foundation and become comfortable with financial thinking. A powerful tip: set a goal to read at least one book a year on a financial topic you don't yet understand. This year could be about the stock market, next year about real estate, and the year after that about retirement planning. This continuous learning process helps expand your knowledge, fill in the gaps, and keep up with evolving financial trends. Beyond books, make financial learning part of your daily life. Watch financial news, listen to podcasts, explore reputable YouTube channels and websites dedicated to money matters. Every time you come across a term you don't understand, like compound interest, inflation, S&P 500 index, government bonds, or mutual funds, pause and look it up. It might seem like a small habit, but it's incredibly powerful. By actively learning the meaning of each term, you'll slowly start to speak the language of money. Just like learning any new language, it may be hard at first, but over time, you'll be able to follow conversations, read articles, and understand financial analyses with ease. And when you understand this language, you'll feel more confident in making financial decisions, spotting opportunities, and avoiding unnecessary risks. Learning about money isn't just about making more money, it's about managing it wisely, protecting your wealth, and building a secure financial future for yourself and your loved ones. This is a lifelong journey, but every step you take will bring powerful rewards. Invest, don't just save. Shift your focus to build wealth. After shifting your mindset about money and equipping yourself with basic financial knowledge, Natalie Dawson introduces a crucial and often misunderstood rule. Focus on investing, not just saving. This perspective may go against traditional advice, but it is the key to truly building wealth rather than just financially surviving. Traditional thinking encourages us to save every penny, cut down on all possible expenses, and eliminate all unnecessary spending. While saving is an important part of healthy financial management, Natalie emphasizes that saving alone won't make you a millionaire. Think of a business. Can a company grow and thrive just by cutting costs? Certainly not. Real growth comes from increasing revenue, expanding into new markets, or innovating to create new value. The same is true for personal finance. Focusing only on saving money is like a company only trying to reduce expenses while ignoring opportunities to increase income. This doesn't mean you should throw away all saving principles. Saving is still necessary for emergency funds and short-term goals. However, Natalie's core advice is: spend 90% of your time and energy figuring out how to make more money and only 10% on how to save it. Instead of stressing over how to cut 100,000 VND from your monthly expenses, think about how you can increase your income by 1,000 VND or more. How do you make more money? Most often, by learning high-value skills like marketing, sales, personal branding, or investing. Whether you're an employee or entrepreneur, knowing how to market yourself, your product, or your service is a priceless advantage. Invest in three main areas: yourself, knowledge, skills, health; income-generating assets, stocks, real estate, businesses; high-quality relationships. Saving protects what you have. Investing multiplies what you could have. Turn every dollar you earn into a seed, plant it wisely, and nurture it patiently. One day, you'll reap a financial garden full of abundance, granting you freedom and long-term prosperity. Know how much money you want. Turn financial dreams into reality. After shifting your mindset, acquiring knowledge, and refocusing from saving to investing, Natalie Dawson introduces one final and guiding principle. Know exactly how much money you want. This is the crucial step that transforms the abstract idea of being wealthy into a clear, actionable goal. Because if you don't know where you're going, how can you plan to get there? Many people have vague dreams of being rich or having enough money, but they never quantify what that actually means. This lack of clarity is one of the biggest obstacles. To achieve real financial success, you need to define your goals in concrete terms. Start by identifying your financial targets. Net worth goal. How much do you want your total assets, bank accounts, property, stocks, etc., minus your debts to be? Cash in the bank. How much liquid money would make you feel secure and free? Lifestyle costs. What kind of life do you want? Think about your dream home, car, travel, clothes, hobbies, education for your children, charity, and more. Once you've written down these specifics, calculate the cost of all those desires. Break down your dream lifestyle into monthly expenses. If you want a bigger house, estimate the monthly mortgage or rent. If you plan to travel abroad every year, calculate that cost and divide it across 12 months. This gives you a monthly or yearly income target, the amount you truly need to live the life you envision. Now comes the reality check. Compare your dream income with what you're currently earning. The gap between these two numbers is your financial gap. It's the raw truth, the space between where you are and where you want it to be. When you're aware of that gap, you can ask, what skills do I need to learn? What actions am I avoiding? Where can I grow to close this gap? This is where the previous rules come back into play. Learn more, invest in yourself, and increase your value in the market. Finally, Natalie offers one bold, actionable piece of advice. Get close to the things you want. This is a powerful way to solidify your desire and make your dreams tangible. Want designer shoes? Don't just stare through the window. Walk into the store, try them on, and feel them on your feet. Dream of a luxury car? Go to the dealership. Sit in the driver's seat. Test drive it. Long for a specific house? Book a showing. Walk through it. Imagine living there. Getting physically close to what you desire makes it feel real, not just a distant wish. It fuels motivation and creates positive pressure to take action. Once you've experienced the feeling of owning or enjoying your dream, you gain a clearer target to pursue and the energy to persist until it becomes yours. You can start from zero as long as you have a clear vision. If this video resonates with you, please like to help spread positive values. Comment your biggest takeaway from this video. Subscribe to join us on a journey of mindset growth and personal transformation every single day. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss a video that helps you think right, live fully, and succeed truly. Because remember, the journey to success always begins with a different perspective.